Gorilla Dad here with another episode. Tonight we're looking at a little bit of Super Meat Boy. Unless you were living under a rock, you heard this week that a Nintendo Switch is going to be bringing that out in the next couple of months, so I thought I'd fire up my old version from the PC and see how far I could get. You have to forgive me because I haven't played this in a while. Some of the first few levels are really quick, some of the later levels obviously get quite a bit tougher. This is one of the ones where it gets a little bit tougher. We're going to go up here. This is where I think a saw comes into play for the first time. Oh no, they're just going to kind of tease us. They're going to show us that it's there. 1-5 Holy Mountain. Going to climb up this. Still trying to remember the controls. I have not played this since its 2010 release. I believe I played it originally on the Xbox 360. Here's where the saws come into play. These early levels are really not anything compared to what the later levels get to be. You see in some of the later episodes how hard some of these get. Actually, I'll do a favor on some of these. If I die too much, I'm going to cut it down to probably the last replay and then possibly even just the replay that shows all of your deaths, because I think that's a pretty cool addition that we haven't seen in too many other games since then that I'm aware of. So if you have any that you can think of, light me up in the comments, let me know. I'm just kind of burning through these first few levels. They're just kind of introducing you to how Meat Boy slides and how Meat Boy jumps with his bloody trails and his cubey little body. Oh, he's gonna get cooked in here. He's a burger. Oh, he's okay. 112 Revolve. I had to stand here for a second and think about what you got to do, because this game loves to drop you into blind sections where you don't know anywhere where you're going. But we made that through unscathed. 113 Tommy's Cabin. This is pretty cool. I gotta say, the level design in Meat Boy has to be one of the best platformers of all time. Has to be one of the best thought out and just hand drawn, not procedurally generated. It's not a roguelite, but you can get just as many hours on this game as you can on any roguelite that's out today. I will say with this playthrough, as far as I get, who knows if we get to the end. If you really like it, let me know in the comments and I'll keep on playing as much as I can. But with this playthrough, I'm not really looking for all the secrets. I'm not trying to get all the band-aids. I'm not trying to get into the dark world. I'm just trying to get through the regular levels. And those are plenty hard enough, trust me. As you'll start to see, we're getting towards the end of this World 1. It's starting to ramp up a little bit. It's starting to throw some saws at us. These levels look fairly innocuous on the surface, but then you get in there, you get to the top like that with the double saws flying at you. That one I just was standing there waiting, and the saw hit me. So I was a little more prepared. Now you go up here. Yeah, there's the way to do it. Good job, Gorilla Dad. 116 Sidewinder. This is not really too hard. It's kind of introducing you to some stuff that's going to happen later on, where you got some laser beams coming in, you got some different saws coming in, and you got to hide in the walls. You got to drop in the right pattern to try to make it through. Here's one that I thought was pretty cool. Just the levels are just gorgeous in this game, even just for as simple as the graphics are. Each one just looks so cool. They just really took their time to figure out where everything needed to be. These are like Mario Maker levels from hell. This one was a little hard because they're spaced out just perfectly. That Meat Boy's jump doesn't really, kind of goes a little bit too far. Almost there. Oh, nope, missed it totally. So this one took me a few jumps through. As you can see, the blood from Meat Boy stays on the saws. I just got that one dirty. That one didn't have much blood on it. All the rest of them did. Yeah, level complete. So we got 119 Intermission. So this is Meat Boy's version of Intermission. Really, I think this level is kind of preparing you for the boss level that's coming up very, very soon. We'll have that on this video in just a few minutes. Gotta get through here. We just gotta get these saws a little bloody. Just love the way the blood stays on whatever saw you ran into on your next run through. Just a great little touch. This is where you're thinking, oh, it can't be that easy at the end, but it is. And then here's the test. This is the last level of the World 1. I jump into this little saw an embarrassing amount of times, I think, during this run through. It takes me a second to figure out what I need to do with these blocks over here, because it's kind of strange. After a couple playthroughs, you kind of start to learn the mechanics a little better. You start to learn how long you need to stay on those blocks. Oh, I hit the big saw. Look at all that blood on there. Meat Boy, you're getting all over the place. Let's see. So this one. Oh, yeah, I know at this point what I have to do. I just don't know quite how to do it yet. So I slide in there. Ugh. It's just so fast-paced. Sometimes you can't stop Meat Boy. He's sliding all over the place. His blood's just hitting everything that it can. I'm getting closer and closer here. Here we go. I think this is the run. No, this isn't the run. Oh no, more Meat Boy on the saws. Come on, Meat Boy. You can get it. I think this is the one, because you want to hit that up towards the middle. I think I die over here, because they've always got a nice little surprise at the end of the level for you. Yeah. But then I'm kind of learning here. So, more Meat Boy in the saw. You may notice that it's just the intro music looping. I was having a PC issue when I recorded this last night, so I decided that the Meat Boy theme is cool enough that it could just play during this whole video. So that's what you got. I think this is finally the one where I figure out, hey, what do I gotta do? Okay, and yeah. I think I want to go ahead and show you the boss battle here in the Forest, World 1. This boss really isn't too bad in the world of Super Meat Boy, so take your time, enjoy this. Partially, the key to this is you really do got to go fast. You got to get out ahead of the Louisville Slugger with his chainsaw, because at the end you get caught up just for a second, and if he's right behind you, he's going to hit you with his chainsaw nose. So here's a little animation of Meat Boy. And there's his chainsaw nose. You got to jump through these saws just perfect. I did use the sprint ability selectively because it really helps you get ahead of that Louisville Slugger. Those you gotta kind of slide on those just right, and you'll get through. That last one's kind of hard. They each get smaller with each successive run through. Come on, Meat Boy. These saws are dirty enough. So you can slide through this one pretty easily. Then the next one's just a little bit smaller. We'll run up to that. I don't recommend sprinting on that one. Just do a regular jump and push forward, because it'll fall away fast enough. And then you jump up here, and you hide in the little corner, and the Louisville Slugger runs into the double chainsaws, and he's dead, and that's it. This has been another episode with Gorilla Dad. I hope you enjoyed Super Meat Boy. If you like it, leave some feedback in the comments, hit a like, and I'll keep on making these videos because I really like playing this game. So hope to see you next time.